Okay, so back to the view. Yeah, I did y'all a favor. For those of you who think you black and those of you who think you white, I helped you all. I just cut that shit off, all right? So now the virus no longer exists. If you think you're black or you think you're white, cut all your hair off. Let it go. I'm gonna start this for you. Now, there was a time that a lot of people who, Caucasian people stood up. They're usually ostracized by their own. They call them wiggers or nigger lovers. Caucasian people who got past that hatred that their fathers and mothers taught them, or that their fathers and mothers let the system teach them. There are Caucasian people who got balls, who are fucking strong, who I stand by 100%. It's the weak ones who know that if everything changes, this white supremacy system changes, that they'll lose their illusion of advantage, because there is no advantage. You're not at advantage. You have no advantage. It's just an illusion. They give you the same petroleum-based drugs that they give us, and it's killing us. They give you the same chemotherapy to cure cancer, and it kills you. They feed you the same poison food, and we eat it. The thing is, you have too many Caucasian people trying to excuse the other hateful Caucasian people. And when you talk about race, they start talking about black on black crime. Well, in Europe, there was white Caucasian on Caucasian crime, European on European crime. You had the Italians in the South who couldn't stand the Italians in the North. You had the British who couldn't stand the English, and you had the Irish who couldn't stand none of them. You see, you had the Spaniards and the other yards and the yards with guards. And listen, people are taught to hate each other. It's not because we're bad, it's because of a reptilian consciousness that exists. And it's embedded in us through TV. Everything you see, you watch it on TV. You let your kids watch TV where people talk about, we'll exact our revenge. We'll take them down. We'll kill their whole family. This is the kind of shit you let them expose your children to. And then you wonder why your kids kill you when they get tired of you getting on their fucking nerve, taking their video games, telling them they can't sleep with this one or go to bed with that one or have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They exact revenge. They heard it on TV, Netflix, whatever they were viewing. They create the narrative, and they want your children's attention. They want your children to pay attention to their content, so they'll be interested in doing what they're told to believe. Told to believe what you're taught to believe. Like I said, you got some Caucasian people who come from the heart, who are ready to go all out. But then you have some Caucasian people who are weak and selfish. Just like some of these folks who think they're black, who are put in position. They think like a Caucasian because they no longer feel the suffering, or maybe never have felt the suffering that folks feel. And when I say people who think they're black, I'm talking about Latin people who's dark skinned, whose family, whose same Latin people turn against them. Latin people turn against Latin people, the darker ones. They always hate grandma. In Mexico, Puerto Rico, they always hate grandma, dark-skinned grandma. But those motherfuckers would go to dark-skinned grandma when they got sick and couldn't go to a hospital, and she got them well. You see? You see? And that's what it's about. It's about them ostracizing certain people. You never hear about these Caucasian people on TV who stand up. They keep them off TV. They don't want them standing up to influence other Caucasian people away from that self-hate that they inflict upon others. See, you can't hate somebody without first hating yourself. You cannot belittle anybody without first being little. So, man, you guys need to be paying me for doing this shit. I ought to get paid for this because I'm speaking up. And people may not like what I'm saying, but that doesn't matter because, hey, I'm me. You're you. I do what I do. You do what you do. If you want to feel better when you go to sleep at night, then all you got to do is stop allowing them to cause you to mentally creep at night. Take that, hold that, and let that be that. Start loving yourself. Stop thinking you're black or white. That's a virus. Real simple. That's a mental virus, and you don't need that in your computer.